Hello everyone, happy Sunday and welcome to tonight's stream. I hope that everyone has had an amazing weekend and that you are as ready as you can possibly be for the week ahead. I had a pretty chill weekend here, didn't do too much exciting, but I have been waiting all weekend to be able to play this game tonight. We're going to be jumping back into Mr. Prepper. The Uranium Project DLC came out on Friday, so I've been patiently waiting in my itchy patient pants to get to Sunday so we could jump in and play. I haven't played this game in 2.5 years. It's crazy. Like, this is another one. We just kind of had that moment with Slime Rancher 2 when I realized how long it had been, and this one is the same. It does not feel like it's been 2.5 years since the last time we played this on the channel. Like, that's wild to me. But it has been 2.5 years. I did play about 10 minutes of the tutorial, which is just like, you know, the base controls and stuff to refresh myself so that we don't actually have to play through the tutorial, and then backed out. So I kind of refamiliarized myself with, you know, moving around and controlling stuff around the bunker because it had been so long. A lot of it came right back to me, but we're going to see how this is going to go. We do have to play through a bit before we'll get to any of the new DLC content. We have to kind of establish ourselves through the base game, but I figured that's still, you know, it's still fun to do with you guys as we plan out and we get ourselves settled and set up. So that's what we're going to do tonight. I don't think we're going to get far enough to get to the new stuff tonight. I would be shocked, but we are going to get our base game stuff out of the way. You do have to be a little bit through the base game story to even trigger the new content. So we're going to see how that goes. But first, of course, let me say hello to everybody and then we will jump in. Kevin, Bran, Archer, Sarah, Christy, Lily, Wander, Mike, welcome. It is good to see all of you. Let's see, did I say Bill? I'm not sure. Hi, Bill. Hey, Smokey, good to see you. And Pat, welcome. Good to see you, Pat. I think we are good. Yeah, I don't need a giant orchard room. You know that'll probably happen. All right, let's pull it up here. So I forgot that it does this, which is actually super handy. So if you hover over it, it'll say to start the DLC side story, you need to survive until day 12 and complete a couple of quests from the main story. When these conditions are met, the scout girl will appear in the morning with information that starts the DLC. So that's what we're working towards. It like lays it out there for you, that we have to get to day 12. It obviously doesn't specify how much of the main story quests we have to do, but we know we have to get at least through day 12. All right, so let's, oh, not continue. We need a new game. There's a couple things that have changed over the past 2.5 years as well. I'm going to show them off real quick because I think it's cool. We're going to end up playing a normal game, but they added special modes, and I just want to bring attention to it because this is one of my favorite things that a game will do. Hey, Roy. Is be able to do a custom game where you can change everything. You want less enemies, but more damage. You want to take less damage, but do more damage. You want to attack faster. Do you want to move faster? Do you want to craft faster? Like, there's all of these variables, like stamina, health, hunger, all of the things, whether or not there's events, how long the events last, how long or fast your food spoils, growth speed, trade prices, like everything lets you tweak the numbers a little bit, which is really cool because sometimes I hate easy mode on games because like I want the challenging survival aspects, but I don't necessarily want the difficult combat aspects that go along with a higher difficulty. So I love a game that has this much customization so I can make like starvation a really big problem for me, but not so much bad guys and fighting. So I think that's cool. I'm not going to bother taking the time to tweak with it right now, but I just wanted to point out that they had done that, and I think it's really cool. We're going to play a new game, and we are going to play it on easy, just like the last time. I think I should mess with the custom because I think this made like the food aspects too easy, but I don't want to be streaming a death loop of dying to like the wolves and the rats and stuff And that's what happened the last time I played this on stream, I believe, when I did a normal game. Too distracted. Yeah, the rats. And there's radioactive bad guys in this one, so I should probably just not set myself up for failure. Can you go back mid-game and change the stats? I'm not sure, actually, because I haven't done a custom one. Be an interesting thing to test, because that would make it really good. Like a lot of it, I'm like, oh, okay, well, let me make crafting faster, but I don't want to break the game. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to make a change that's so crazy it just breaks the game.
Ever since the plague and the change of the government, this town has been unbearable, lifeless, filled only with boredom, propaganda, and control. I've tried to escape, and I've failed this time. But I'll find a way. They call me Mr. Prepper.
Here we are back at our house in Americaville. I might skim through some of these dialogue things. So we are back. The agent just brought us back to our residence, confiscated our vehicle, and we're prohibited from buying or registering a new vehicle because we tried to escape. The agency expresses hope that you will not attempt to leave Americaville again. Oh, sure. Now I plan to fall back in love with this beautiful town. Commendable attitude, blah blah blah. That was so sudden you thought it was an ad. Whoops. They'll come for brief inspection, standard procedure. I'm sure you'll comply. My visits will only be a formality. Bless the presidents. Okay. So here we are back in our house. It's all pretty standard, but there's no bunker here. We have to build it. All right, so the first thing we're going to do is place an order. We're going to need metal, and we're going to need wood. And so we're going to get the metal that we need. That way, if we place the order, hopefully it'll be ready in time. We don't need any food. Nancy's house just buys stuff from us. So we're going to go to Sergi and we're going to buy let's get 6 of these. That's $24. That's half of my money. But that will give me 6. Is that enough metal? 6 metal? I need 3 per ladder. So I need that many. This is just going to give us 2 ladders, which I need. I need at least 2 ladders. All right, let's buy these 3 too. It's going to be most of our money, but that should be okay. Should be okay. Then we're going to go to the forest. Because we don't need to buy wood. We can go collect free wood. Collect the free wood. And then we'll go through and sort through all of our stuff. Let's grab this. This is single-handedly the biggest challenge for me in this game, is wanting to get ahead of myself and like click the next thing. But there's no queuing up actions in this game. So if I tell him to do something before he's done this, then he'll skip it and move on like too far. It's my biggest challenge. Grab that. Okay, now let's head home so we can start dismantling these things. We're not going to go deeper in. We just needed this free wood. Come on. There we go. There we go. Okay. So now we have to collect our things. Did the mail come yet? No, 26 seconds left on the mail. So I think that we need to trigger, not the building mode. Where's my journal? To trigger everything to get started, we need to go look at our plan. So we'll do that too. Oh yeah, for sure. We're not gonna rush too fast once we get through this like first day of getting the bunker there. So survive and escape. So now we have our first task, which is establishing a food source. Grow some plants in my bunker. So that's kind of what I jumped right into getting ready for before we came to read it. So we need room soil and seed bags, which we'll find around the house. And then, how do I get to my journal? I don't even remember. I know I is inventory. Is there a button to get to journal? I mean, I know I can click down here, but just to get to it quickly, I'm not sure. But anyway, let's go grab the mail. Take all this. Oh, I'm too heavy. Oh, from the wood. Okay. A letter in a beautiful flowery handwriting. Dear neighbor, do you like flowers, herbs, and plants in general? Are you having trouble making friends in this town? Are you tired of urban life and sad men in suits visiting your home? Do you enjoy nature? If any of this is true to you, and I'm sure it is, please come to the forest during the day. You might meet someone friendly, the local herbalist. All right, so now we need to come and break down some of the wood in our inventory because my pockets are too full. And we'll have to move it inside. So we're going to disassemble it. Disassemble the wood. We need to have 15 wood and 5 metal in order to make this a level 1 workbench. And once it's a level 1 workbench, we can actually craft on it. I know, right? I think my pockets being full this quickly might be a record. That could actually be some type of record. Hey, little lady, good to see you. All right, now we're gonna... Do I have time to disassemble these? I do. But I'm not gonna push my luck and try to craft the next thing. I think we have until like 2 in the morning to get to sleep before it causes us a problem. We'll grab those 3. And then we will go to sleep. Alright, so we have all the way to day 8 for our first inspection. Little lady, you got this game a few weeks ago. It is really good. Have you gotten into it much yet? It's a really good game. I was so excited to see that they were coming out with a new DLC after so many years. I'm gonna go pull out the water from my sink. Just so it can start refilling. We have a couple days grace period. Like there's some time at the beginning. Eventually, if we start using too much water, we'll get in trouble. But we should take advantage at the beginning of grabbing this stuff up. I also need to pick up these guys. That can stay. Anything in the trash? There's not. Anything in this box? Nope. All right, so let's actually craft this into a workbench. We can disassemble these barrels for the metal too. I think that's what you were saying earlier, Wander. I'm gonna keep them for now though. We'll see if I can manage to keep them long enough for them to be stored or to use as storage. Because the barrels are super handy later for actually storing stuff in. But I already need more in order to do 2 ladders. Let's grab... We're going to start breaking down some of the stuff from our kitchen. If you hover over it, super handy. We need between 4 and 7 of these large boxes. And we have plenty. So we're going to break down this one, which will give me 2 metal, which is exactly what I need for another ladder. I'm going to need to eat here soon, too. Are my berries spoiled? No? They're still good? Okay. They're still good. Let's grab this. Because that also can't stay out here. I'm going to cook myself a berry smoothie. I think I have enough ingredients for that. Yes. Take 6 berries and we have 9. We'll eat that. I'm going to put these berries that we have left in the fridge. And now, bunker time. We already need a nap. So that's already a problem. Alright, so let's take a little nap. And that's good. Okay. Ladder. We have 2. Let's pop this one here. And then this can go here. Now we're going to break this cup down to get a piece of glass. Because once we have a piece of glass, we can get a wall lamp. And now we have a lamp in here. It's probably one of the first lamps to go later. Barrels in here, so they're not in my pocket. And then we'll put the next ladder. Oh, is it too close to the barrels? Or is it because I'm standing on it? Oh, because there's no room down here. Like, wait, why can't I do the next ladder? It's raining, but we don't have any buckets. Can we skip right to wallpaper? We can, I think, right? Can we just put in... Yeah, totally can. What vibe do we want to go with? Put on our own images. I don't want it to be too fancy yet. I mean, like, this is still the very beginnings of our bunker. This is gross and dingy. We could just go plain white for now. Or maybe like a slightly less clean green. Blue is kind of dark. Yellow. Halloween-y. I hate the tile. I don't hate this tile either. Yeah, you can decorate. Yes, you can. And all of these, like the base, like background paints and stuff, are free to use. I like this yellow metal looking one. I think that one's cool. We'll do that. We could change our floor too, but I think that's fine. And then you can also do the ceiling, but we're not going to bother with that. All right, so now we need a second room. We're going to go this way because we need space for 5 garden plots. You can't get there. But I can't put the ladder there. Did I mess this up because of these barrels? Build. There we go. Yeah, he needed to stand in the corner. Subsistence is an amazing game with the hunters turned off. I hate the hunters in Subsistence every time, or, oh, uh-oh, we're tired. Yeah, we're very tired. Ever since I shot one with a gun and it really didn't do anything, like point blank with a shotgun, but then it hit me with an arrow from really far away and killed me, I've had issues with the hunters in Subsistence. So I wasn't watching my stats and we got way too tired then, but we're also potentially going to wake up starving. Yeah, we are very hungry. So we're going to just eat a can of soup. We have some soup in here. There we go. Get the rest of our individual berries too. Let's grab our water. We're going to need that. And then while I'm right here, let's grab up a few more cups and plates. Plates should do it. I need a few more lights. Because in order to plant our plants... I'm just going to put that there. See, I just did it again. I was standing in the way, or I hadn't put the ladder down yet, even though I told them to put it down. Can I go a third barrel up? I can, but it blocks the decoration point. So we'll deal with that later. Let's take apart these plates and stuff. And then we can make wall lamps. Yeah, we can pull it down to get to it if we need to. I don't think we're going to have any... Oh, really need to go down there for that, but it's okay. We need to be down here anyway. I don't think we need any upgrades specifically for like our little workbench room. I can't remember off the top of my head. We'll replace these with grow lights eventually. Now we need 5 soil patches. Oh, you're good, Wander. Don't worry, I will. I'm really excited to see what direction Long Dark goes in for the second one. This can go here. I think there's a way of like... I don't know. I'd have to look, remind myself of the controls. I think there's a way of like placing things without having to do this drag and drop every single time. It's like right click or something, but I can't get it to work. Oh yeah, I forgot to go around and collect all the seeds. Somewhere around here there's seeds everywhere. How am I at 50? Oh, it's the water. That's why I'm so heavy. Like, why am I half full? Okay, we're going to leave the fish bait in there because that's not really relevant to what we're doing. We'll take the monies. Alright, so this is the seeds. That's what we're looking for. Take these. This is the sink. It's not full yet, so we're going to do that. Okay. Let's plant. We're going to do... We have 5 things, so we're going to do... Let's do 3 carrots. And then a cabbage and a beet. I'm kind of winging it. Didn't take the time to look up recipes and see what I actually need for food. So we're just going to plant the variety and go with it. And go with it. A 10-hour shift and half of it you were alone. That's terrible, Wander. That is terrible. Okay. And now I think we can just click on the water symbol. Yeah, we can. Okay, so you click on the water symbol. And it's going to water the plants. Fantastic. All right, food source established. I'll check my plan again. Okay, so that was our goal for step 1. We need a nap. I have really got to pay better attention to these things in my blind spot because we're suffering. We're so tired. right, let's read our plan. All right, so we're looking for inspiration. There's some inspiration that we're going to find that we will put into our plan and go from there. So right now, the only thing we have on our active queue is to go to the forest and meet the herbalist. It is far too late in the day to do that. So let's go. What can we do in our bunker? Oh, we need to decorate this one. Those are where our plants are for right now. So we should do something either naturey or maybe just the white to brighten it up a little bit because it's so dark. The white really helps. Blue is nice. This was the one that we had for our animal room, the rainbows. I like this. This won't stay our farm room, but it's our farm room for now. So I think I'm going to make it this like landscapey farmland, and then we'll change it out as we change what this room is going to be. The hills was the chickens. That's where that was. That's where that was. Hey, Zelva, good to see you. It's very chill so far. So now, the other thing I need to decide while we're just chilling is, do I want my rocket on the left side? I think that's what we did. Or do I want my rocket on the right-hand side? Because the rocket is very big. It takes up a lot of space. And I feel like it's going to go better over here. We had it over here, didn't we? It was like way over to the right. We've always done right side. Then let's do left side this time. Let's do left side. I can't remember if that means we can go one more over and then it would be the rocket, or if the rocket needs the full space. I can't recall. So I think to be safe, we're just going to stay away from this block right here. Because I know the rocket room will go up in between these pipes. And it's all built on a grid, right? So I feel like it must be, we could have this room and then it would be the rocket. I'm just not going to touch this block just in case. Just in case. We're going to leave that alone. I don't really need any other space down here yet. We will. Oops. We will need a lot of space down here. Let's take a look at what we've got in trade. We can go with... Ooh, nuclear material. We can sell nuclear material. Hey, Rabbit, good to see you. So we could sell some of our extra dirt. Wouldn't make us much money. But it'll make us 10. I don't think I need to bother buying any metal. We don't have any books or stuff to sell. I think we're pretty good on buying food. It's expensive. And we're growing our own. So I think we're probably fine with this. We'll get our little bit of extra money out of the dirt. And then there's still tons we can break down from in the house too. You have to be careful that you don't take anything important. Did I try Alt when placing? Not what I meant. No. No. Alt doesn't seem to be doing anything. There might not be a way to do it, and I'm just crazy. I just thought there was a way of, like, dragging this out and then clicking it down, but because you have to click and hold to move it, as soon as you, like, put one down, the rest of it snaps back in. Same with the dirt. There's not very much in this game, actually, the more I think about it. There's really not very much in this game that you do with it being, okay, Okay, so carrots, we can make beets. Like, you always have to do one thing at a time. There's no multitasking. Let's take the beets and make a beet soup. It's gonna throw off my water numbers. But that's okay. We're gonna eat it because we're hungry, and then we're going to go to sleep for the night. Time in this game does pass very, very quickly. It's the other thing that I considered messing with in the custom settings. Because we're already on day 4. Alright, so it's the morning. Raining. I hate that we don't have rain buckets. Our plants are good. Oh, we have a picture of a magnificent rocket. Very inspiring. That might be what goes in our thing. All right, let's see. A Minuteman's letter. Let's read this letter. You don't know me, but your ambitions have caught my eye. You're an interesting person, Mr. Prepper, and there are not many interesting people in the town these days. I know that your little road trip didn't go well. Too bad, but if I may suggest something, go big and don't stick to land route only. I'm attaching something you may find useful. It's a tried and tested design. It might seem crazy at first glance, but Prepper, I know you can do it, and don't be afraid. Your secrets are safe with me, and expect more fan mail from me soon. Interesting. I don't know who this guy is, but he doesn't seem helpful. Or he does seem helpful. He does seem helpful. Perhaps he has more interesting items to share. Maybe he'll be willing to trade. Let's see. Ooh, toddlers. You made it out alive from the toddlers. That's good. Toddlers are rough. Oh, this is our inspection protocol. Okay, so standard house equipment. This is what we have to have. The rating is up to your judgment, but you should pay attention to the lack of certain items or excess thereof relative to the standard. So we have to have 4 lamps. We have to have the stove and the fridge and the sink. We have to have the computer. We can't have more than 2 beds. It's all this kind of... Or is this what we have? I don't know. None of our stuff is getting suspiciously circled, though, so we're good. I try really hard not to mess with what's in the house if I can help it. Like, we already did a couple glasses and stuff, but generally speaking, I try to leave the house mostly intact. Alright, so is this the inspiration? Aha, it is. Alright, so we're thinking. Alright, so our ultimate rocket plan phase 1. We need 10 glass, 20 metal, 50 stone. That's a lot. That is a lot. How's our food? Nearly grown. Let's grab some food to eat. We're hungry, and then it's still early. We could totally go to the forest. We'll eat a canned soup. Hey, Jordan, good to see you. Eventually, we'll be able to go to the mine, and we'll be able to get stone from there. For now, let's go to the forest. I maybe should have made a baseball bat. Keep irradiated items away from food and plants was that tooltip. That's interesting. So we'll have to be actually thinking through managing our radiation in our bunker. Hunters Club. Everything what the wilderness around Mercaville has to offer. Fresh game from different animals, free range, and ethically shot to death. And if you want to do the hunting yourself, I offer a wide choice of traps and baits. A local hunter. Check out her stuff. Okay, so now we can trade with the hunter. Or huntress, I should say. I want this wood. But I made the mistake of keeping the water on me, and we're going to pay for that now because I can't carry all of the wood. That just brought me up to 88. All right, let's keep going deeper. We'll have to come back. Keep grabbing the berries that we go by, though. And then grab this little handle. And there's this lady totally not suspiciously hiding in here. We startled her. Oh, fudge. I wasn't hiding, just picking some berries. Bob, are you okay? Hello, Buttercup. I knew you would come. You seem like a strong and capable young lad. It's been a while since anybody called me young. And you are... Oh, my manners. My name is Jenny. I'm the one who sent you the letter. Jenny and her friend Bob. You can usually meet me here around this time. I'm an herbalist, your contact regarding all plant matters, you could say. People call me Prepper. Nice to meet you. Just Jenny, please. And let me get to the point. I could use your help. I have this cozy cabin in the woods, but I can't get there now. This is a really vicious wolf hanging around constantly. I've tried everything. It didn't fall for my package of poisonous herbs inside a delicious sausage. Did you get rid of it for me? A wolf in a cabin in the woods. Is a red hood and a basket required for this mission? You look lovely in bright red, but I'm not the fashion police. Just help me so I wouldn't have to explain big ears and teeth to anyone. In return, you can take anything you want from the materials left in the cabin. I need to do some resupply soon anyway. And once I have my cabin back, you could trade with each other. Do you have a deal? We do. I'll deal with the wolf. You hear that, Bob? We'll have our cabin back. Alright, we're obviously not equipped for that yet. I need a... can I grab this? We need a baseball bat. Nope, it's too heavy. Okay. Too heavy. Alright, let's go home then. We'll break some of this stuff down. When we come back, I'll remember to leave the water in the house. These things are needing water. Well, they're almost grown. They're probably not going to continue to grow because they don't have water. So let's water them. That'll help with my weight right off the bat. All right. And then let's break down the wood that we did get. We need to start trading. I should have been buying things every day with a little bit of money. We need to start buying things and selling things and just generally making our relationships better with our trade partners. So we find things, we can sell them to the huntress. That's always good. Let's sell the dirt that we have again. You can see our trust here. The better trust we get, the better stuff they'll sell us. So let's buy some metal. Basically break even mostly from what we just sold. Stupid favorite asks, can we organize our general inventory a little, like moving the letter to the bottom? We can just delete it. Can't we delete it? Yes. I wish there was a sort. Be much nicer. But I am going to try this time not to keep all the random open letters. Because we definitely don't need to be doing that. Alright, let's craft our baseball bat. Can't we do that already? Yes, we can. We can. I'm sure it didn't wander. Okay, so how to fight. There are 2 attack buttons. Click to attack once or hold to keep attacking. Attack to the left with Q, attack to the right with E. You can customize attacking to fit your own preference in the gameplay settings menu. So, I think... to actually equip this thing. I didn't mean to click on the ladder. It's okay, we'll harvest our crops. I totally did mean to click on the ladder. Totally meant to do that. Alright, we're just gonna quick plant, which means it'll plant whatever seed I have. These are almost done. Alright, so I have mine set to E in whatever direction the cursor's in. So that's what that just did. Click plant. Alright, so I'm out of seeds. We have no seeds left. Yeah, so you can do either Q and E to go with attacks left or right. You can go with E only and it just attacks in whatever direction your cursor is in. Or you can go the OG style where you click on stuff, which is what I've always done. So we're trying this method for the first time. If I hate it, we'll switch back. I wish there was at least a sort button. Watch there be a sort button and I just don't see it, but I don't think there... Oh, is that a sort button? It is. Okay, this very obvious sort button. Totally what I was referring to the whole time. It's fair. I totally knew that was there. Alright, let's take these apart. And then we're going to grab the water. I'm going to put my food in the fridge. Actually, I guess what I should do is cook with the food while I have the water on me. So let's cook. We can make veggie soups. I can only make 2 of them because otherwise it's too heavy. I'm very tired though, so I gotta be careful of that too. We're living on the edge here. If your preparedness gets all the way down, you will eventually pass out. Alright, so let's put all the food back. We cooked those 3. Let's go sleep. Nope, not nap. Sleep. This game does have some wonky controls as like getting to the menus and stuff, so hopefully it'll come back to me. But we are going to be doing some like awkward clicking around and trying to find stuff. Alright, so yeah, we'll put our... So F puts our bat away or takes it out. You also can't have your weapon out. Like, we can't be standing with our baseball bat when the inspector comes. Doesn't go over well. Let's go eat something that we just cooked. And then... plants are okay. Yeah, see, that did really well. Alright, I'm not gonna waste water watering them yet. I'm gonna put all my water in here. just for now. We can't leave that there. Eventually I'll put storage downstairs for it, but for now that will work. Let's go do a quick trade. Spend another 12 on metal just to get the trust up here. And then we'll go back to the forest. Let's see if we can actually go get to the cabin and loot it for stuff. We'll pick up berries on the way. I so badly want to queue up actions. Like, I wanted to click this, but no, you gotta wait. Yeah, you have government inspections. And the agents come in and check to make sure that you don't have anything too suspicious. You can get arrested if you have too much suspicious stuff. Yeah, special agents come in. We'll have one, I think, on day 8. It is bedtime and the kids are here to say goodnight, though, so I'll be right back. All right, Minnie Blue and the kiddos say goodnight. Okay. But yeah, that's why you have to be so careful about what you have in your house and what you keep in your house at any given time, because they will come and check on you. And as you progress further, they will check on things like if you're using too much electricity or if you're using too much water. So you have to come up with ways for the bunker to like produce its own power and to produce water outside of just what you get from the kitchen sink, because that will get suspicious. If you're using too much water or power from the grid, then the agents get suspicious. Grab up at least like 1 wood. I'm not going to go crazy. 1 wood. Okay. Did I miss the cabin? Did we go too deep? We went too deep, didn't we? No, because it's not here either. Repair the ropeway. That's right. That's right. Gotta do the ropeway. Okay, back out another level. Grab the berries. That's what the handle we found was for. To go and fix this thing. Do we need anything else other than the handle? Nope. We will need stuff other than the handle. For like level 2? Level 2 is going to take a lever and 15 metal. First, we have to find the lever, of course. Okay, but now we're on forest level 2. So now we can go find the thing. Oh, right. These little things have stuff in them too. Exotic baits, a field ration, and some money. All right. Cool. Make sure I have the bat out just in case. When we're going this way, I always try to grab the berries, as much free food as we can handle. To ignore that warning sign and charge deeper into the forest. A wolf comes from over here, I think. Some feathers, some Luna tuna, and some plastic. Alright, and then pretty sure... Yep. The wolves are going to come from here. There we go. But like there's more big scary wolves. There we go. Now the biggest, scariest wolf. Alright, we did it. We took some damage. But we did it. Can we... I think we automatically got anything we were going to get from them, right? Yeah, we got the wolf skin from it. Let's grab the handle. Hey, Ricky, good to see you. Open this thing. More feathers, more field rations, more plastic. And now we also get to loot this thing. I don't remember the stick. A weeding tool, but it could definitely kill you. Okay. Let's do this. No, Ricky, no new content yet. You have to get to day 12. You have to be at day 12 and then a little bit further into the story, like the main story, before it will trigger the new content. Take all this. Sunflowers are really good seeds. There is whatever that is. Oh, more seeds. Okay. Kind of hover around to see what highlights. I swear her house used to have more stuff in it than just seeds, too. Maybe I'm thinking of the abandoned cabin deeper in the woods. Did I already open this? Yeah, I did. I got distracted. Hunter's trophy. What's the deal with these antlers? Are they growing weirdly? I don't know what his point is about that. A little snack. Weird that we can inspect all of our furniture. Got a lot of pumpkins. Alright, so I don't think we've missed anything. Everything else is just like an inspection, not a grab anything. I think we're good. Okay. Tons of seeds. Something else, bottom shelf on the left side. Bottom shelf, left side. It lets me inspect the plate. Maybe I read that delayed and I'd already got it. I was probably just delayed reading that. Alright, let's see. Alright, we're asking about Bob. I'm an herbalist. I pick plants, dry them, chop them, cook them, squeeze them, burn them, etc. So no, I don't give names to all my plants. How is Bob special? Bob is a friend. And please be kind to him. He's sensitive and has a good memory. Nice to meet you, Bob. I'm pretty sure there's like Bob, Easter eggs throughout the entire game. There's like an achievement for interacting with all of the different Bobs throughout the place that you can find. Kind of like the show Psych, where there was a pineapple randomly in every episode. Apparently there's like Bobs randomly strewn throughout. All right. Me and Bob, thank you for defeating the big bad. I hope you didn't get hurt. She called us Daisy. We're fine. All right, so now we can trade with Jenny. She's a good one to sell, like, our sunflowers to. Oh, the sleep issues. Okay, so she wants to make an herbal tea. So there's a curious kind of mushroom growing in the old mine just outside of town. Could you bring me some of those? I have a hunch they'll fit well in my new tea. Mushrooms from the mine for a tea. The mine is a dangerous place, but there's also a chance you'll meet a friendly soul there. Now we can go to the mine. That's where we're going to get stone. That's going to really pick up our progress on the rocket as well. Yeah, I think Bob is the name of the desert junkyard guy. All right, so that's it. We're done here. We already searched in those things. I'm pretty much full. My inventory's pretty heavy, so let's just head home. My preparedness is kind of low too. I need a snack and I need a nap. All right, let's grab this. That brought me to 98. I can just manage to carry all of that. All right, let's put our food in the fridge. Oh, we got meat. I totally missed that. 33 berries. Let's make some blueberry smoothies. Let's make 2 of them. We're very tired. I'm not going to go too crazy. But we need to eat 2 of them just to get ourselves full up. Now we'll grab the water, which we can't do because it's too heavy. So never mind. We'll do that in the morning. Let's, Oh, it's too early to even sleep. All right, let's nap for a minute. We'll nap for a bit, and then let's actually go break down some of the stuff we picked up so that we don't weigh so much. We can sell our feathers and such off to the huntress as well, start getting that relationship up. That brought our weight down dramatically. We're down to 20. And I need to water my plants. I'm gonna put all my seeds in here. We'll have to move them before the inspections. Like so many other things. I know we're not gonna hoard feathers for the first 6 weeks. I know. Weird. Okay, cool. All this rain without a rain bucket to be seen is killing me. It's killing me that we don't have any rain buckets yet. All right, we've got 2 more days before our inspection. We're pretty decent right now. I actually don't even think I have to take everything out of the cabinets yet. I think this first inspection will be pretty good. The inspections get more and more invasive, so I think for this first one, we're actually going to be okay. Let's go eat something. We didn't even wake up fully rested because we were so tired. Let's eat a soup. And then our plants are... That one's harvestable. Ah, it's this girl. Another Minuteman letter. Oh, this one. Alright, let's see. I hope my letter finds you well. Do you feel inspired by my last gift? I would like to start a small exchange between us, if you'll agree. From time to time, I'll send you a letter or a package with some useful information or an item, and I have access to some rather curious supplies and sources, trust me. However, there are some things that are hard to obtain for me, and here is where I believe you, Mr. Prepper, would help me. You can deliver me things like you would trade them on the local marketplace. I'm sure you'll figure this out. As an icebreaker, I would just love to have a jar of blueberry jam. Minuteman unlocked. Okay, so this is new. This was the base game content that they added that came out alongside this DLC, is having this Lemonade Girl Scout here. Hello, dear customer. I have delicious lemonade. Do you want a free sample? They also added like lemon trees, lemon recipes. An interesting business strategy. Sure, I'll have a sip. Very tasty. Cool, so you'll become a regular now? What's your name, dear customer? I'm Mr. Prepper. Nice to meet you. Are you from around here? Yes, probably representing the Girl Scouts of Americaville. Even if our group is not too active these days, but I hope we'll get back to on our feet again. Maybe with the funds from the lemonade sale, after I support my struggling dad, though. So I wish you luck with the sale. I might stop by sometimes. Free samples. Notice that this lemonade has a radioactive symbol on it, though. And then you can buy more. Okay, yeah, so we got our free sample lemonade. We can buy more lemonades if we want them. Lemonade from a local Girl Scout. The taste could be better, but it's full of good intentions. Yeah, there's a ton of new, like, automation items for the base. With the new update, a ton of new radioactive things. All right, let's see. So we don't need oranges, obviously. Carrots, beets, and cabbage, cucumbers, and corn. These all need the actual planters. Like, you can't put corn or cucumbers. They need an actual planter. So we're gonna grab these seeds. And we don't have enough. We only have 4. So let's do some trading. Alright, so this one's blueberry jam. We can't do that. I'm not going to sell any of that. We will sell to the Huntress. We'll make 23. And then from the supermarket, from Nancy. Okay, Nancy's selling seeds. So let's buy... Oh yeah, there's like books and stuff. Oh, we gotta buy the books. Okay, not now. That is not a priority right now. Let's buy 2 cabbage, 2 carrots, and a beet. 2 beets. 14, that's half of our money. Let's go with that. And I think we would probably buy some sugar, and then we could use the sugar to make blueberry jam. But we might need the recipe book. No, we don't. 10 blueberries, some glass, and some sugar. So yeah, we could buy sugar. Let's harvest these while we can. Then we will quick plant. Oh, we don't have anything to plant there. Wait, do we? What did that plant there? Hold on, now I'm confused. What did it put here? Carrot. Cabbage. Thought I was short one. Oh, I might have gotten a seed when I harvested. Cabbage. Beet. I must have gotten a seed when I harvested. I was actually really impressed pleasantly with the cost of this DLC. The first one, the last DLC was $10, so I was hoping that this one would be 10 as well, but it was only like $6. It ended up being like $6.30 after the little initial like 10% off or whatever. So completely reasonable price. And according to the Steam page, it's about 15 hours of new side story content. We're gonna just put all our seeds away because... Nope, wrong direction. Because we can. There's no sense keeping them all. Let's cook our food. What can we make with all the stuff that we just got? Nothing, because I don't have any water. I am gonna have to solve my water issues. Vegetable soup is probably the biggest bang for our buck that we can get. Let's make 3 more veggie soups. Those carrots away. Okay, so the lemonade was a really good hit for our energy. Right now, we don't even have enough water to water our crops when these need watering. But this is almost full. Can we make buckets yet? I think we can. We can make all of these things. Oh, we should see what Jenny's buying. Or Nancy, I should say. Nancy is buying bookshelves, tables, and wardrobes. Bookshelves and tables. We have the wood for it. There we go. All right, that's a quick 30 bucks. Not too shabby. And then we should just go ahead and buy the sugar. That'll even out. I'll still come out 20 ahead. Like, we're still gonna make $20 today. Oh, she's gone. Yeah, you can have a pretty big bunker. I think it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 levels maybe. And in theory, we have all this extra space. We'll have to see how this playthrough goes. My priority is going to be getting to the new content and then playing the new content. I'm not sure if we're going to play all the way through to the rocket or not. All right, we've got our water. I'm going to save this in my pocket for next time. We'll have to do some of the animal content for sure, yeah. The hamster wheels of power and our fish tanks. The last part was 17, or the last series on the channel, I guess, was 17 parts. And I was like, wow, it went 17 parts. But then I realized the first 11 were hour-ish long episodes. So it wasn't quite as bad. Yeah, you can have pets. The last DLC before this one was Animal Farm. So we can get a dog. We can get farm animals. We're going to get chickens at some point. You can get fish. You can get little hamsters for power. It's good stuff. Yeah, a new sheep. A new Molly the sheep, and hope it doesn't die from brain issues. Oh, that was sad. All right, let's grab the... It's late. I'm going to regret this. We're going to grab the sugar. The blueberries, I should say. And then let's make a blueberry jam for the Minuteman. Yeah, I think you're going to love this, little lady. The fact that you have it but haven't played it, I think you are going to love it. It's so good. We'll water these in the morning. We're very tired. And in the morning, we will send off this blueberry jam and then probably go to the mines. Unless I've lost track of time. Is tomorrow the inspection or is it the next day? Okay, it's the next day. So we have today and then the next day is inspection day. So let's water our plants, send off the jam, and then go to the mine and see about finding some stone and the mushrooms. So first step, pop by the fridge, get some soup. Imagine if I just accidentally ate my blueberry jam. The DLCs for this aren't that expensive. I think Animal Farm is 10 and then this one is 6. And you might even be able to get a Steam bundle for them. They are so worth it. They're so worth it. They add really good additions for the bunker, but they're also their own side stories to play through. Really, really good. I would recommend it. All right, let's see. What was I doing? Sending off the jelly. All right, so now we can buy a book about nuclear... Oh, no, we have to send him a book. All right, so we got to find a book about nuclear warfare and send it to the Minuteman. He's not selling anything to us yet. But let's go to the mine. We're well rested. We have space. What I don't have is a mining helmet. Or a pickaxe, I just realized. Think we can go any further over here? No. Okay, there's this guy who lives in the mine. It's a restricted area. Haven't seen any agency signs. Not the agency, it's... Wait, you look different from the rest of the townspeople. Your eyes seem present and you talk sense. Who are you? People call me Prepper. I'm an amateur constructor, you could say. I know this is a mine and I'd like to get inside. I'm working for a local herbalist. I'm here to collect certain organisms. Okay, a constructor? I'm Bob. Here's Bob. And here's my proposition. You do something that will be useful for both of us and I will let you in. This is an elevator that allows you to go to lower levels of the mine. Sounds great, right? Except that this junk is just broken again. Fix it and I'll let you into the mine. An elevator. I'll see what I can do. And I hope you're the friendly soul I've been told about. Oh, I sure am. If our cooperation works properly, I'll be friendly as hell. Joe is the other guy. That's right. Okay, what is this going to take? 10 metal. We only have 6. Alright, so we'll have to come back with more metal. Let's go take care of that. I knew one of them was named Bob. Alright, let's take all of these. And then we're going to trade to purchase more metal. We're just going to get all of it. It'll still leave us with 60 in cash, which should be good. Let's read our new letter. All right. How are you? I've recently taken interest in a certain fascinating topic that can also become timely. However, due to regulations of our wise government, bless the president, obtaining reliable sources on this topic is challenging. But Mr. Prepper, you might have more luck. Please deliver me a good book about nuclear warfare and its consequences. Something non-fiction. I'm sure I can make up for all the trouble. I'm not sure where to obtain unusual books these days, given the agency's pressure. I think the whole book business might have gone underground. Yours truly, the Minuteman. Alright, so that's what we're on the lookout for, is the book that he needs. Let's take a quick nap so we're staying well rested while we wait for the mail to come. I could break down some metal stuff that we've got around the house, but we'll save that for emergencies. Alright, we are fully well rested, so now there's not much to do there. Did I bring anything else back I can deconstruct? No? I do like that once you break something into the resources, they don't weigh anything. So you can carry as much of this kind of stuff on you as you need to. Where does the bait live? One of these had bait in them. But this one? Yeah. I'm gonna put the other fish bait in there. Lemonade for sale. But we're not buying it. $5 is kind of a lot for 1 cup of lemonade. Here's the mail. Here's the mail. It never fails. It makes me want to wag my tail. Alright, let's break these down. You can't get mail and not sing the mail song. Okay, perfect. There we go. So now we have 12 metal. And we can go back and repair the elevator. Blue's Clues. Yep. I just noticed it says how long it's going to take right here. Okay, back to Bob. So that thing is positively ancient, but I got it up and running. Amazing. Now if you'll excuse me, I have some very urgent things to check in the mine. Oh, Bob's house is unlocked. Okay. So we have to get to this thing. We need a pickaxe. Did we craft one of those? I can't remember. There's all these stones. Will we take the elevator there automatically? No, I don't think so. Down. We have our bat out. Can we just grab this? It says grab. Oh, we just grab it. Oh, okay. It's the big ones that block the way that we can't do without a pickaxe. That's what I'm thinking of, is like the really big ones that keep you from even being able to move. That's true. Male is usually a lot less exciting than blue made it seem. Ooh, we can't carry all the weight of the fuel. Is it worth running all the way back there for? Probably, honestly. I don't know, maybe not. Fuel's important, though. Because the thing about the mine is that it's a lot of back and forth. Because you can grab all the stuff. Grab the gold. But you can't, it's too heavy to bring. Okay. Too heavy to bring everything back with you. So then you have to go home, come back, go home. It's a lot of back and forth. Put the fuel in there. Worth it, though. Alright, this is gonna hurt, I think, because I'm really bad at timing the combat. It's gonna be the rats. Yeah, the rats. So we can hit them from fairly far away. Okay, so that's our mine pass, so we can get to the next level of the mine. I'm gonna grab this gold nugget. Grab this. And this. And that is it. Okay, so up. Up. Up some more. And up again. And all the way to the top. Alright, how much can I carry? Alright, I can only take 4 rocks, so that's fine. We'll leave the rest here for now. And go home. The mine passes do get really cluttery in the inventory. Okay, time to harvest all of our plants. Harvesting does improve our... Oh, it's too heavy. Let's disassemble this stone. I'll get my weight down. We're doing stuff way too late at night right now. It's almost tempting to not replant. I might replant in the morning. Because I can't even store all the food I have right now. I don't think the soups go bad. So I'm going to take the canned food out of the fridge. I'm going to put it up here. I don't think those go bad. I'm going to grab the water. The water in here. And then it is getting very late at night. Let's go sleep. We'll deal with the rest of this tomorrow. Tomorrow's inspection day, though, so we got to be careful of that. Cans don't spoil, jars do eventually. Okay. All right, inspection day. All right, so step one, we're going to turn over our board. I'm going to make sure that is not out to be suspicious. We have nothing outside, so the only other thing we have to do is cover the ladder when it comes time. So let's go eat something. Do that, and then probably make a bunch of carrot soup, and that will be helpful. Let's plant 2 cabbage, 2 carrots, and a beet. Quick plant these. They come at a random point in the day. They'll come knock on the door, and then you have a certain amount of time to respond to them. Oh, we don't have any water. You have a certain amount of time to go answer the door once they show up. Have all 5 waters. In the bedroom, I turned over the board. So above our bed is our like master planning board. So before they come for an inspection, you have to flip it over so that your escape plan, it's just like the bless the president sign instead of the actual escape plan showing. So that it doesn't look suspicious. Okay, there we go. We are going to take apart the rest of these stones. Yeah. Yep, at the last second, we'll cover up our bunker. Cover up the ladder. Alright, now let's go trade. Alright, Bob will usually buy the things like the gold, and he will. So let's sell those gold nuggets we found to Bob. We don't have anything for these people. What can we buy from Bob? We should buy the pickaxe. Okay. Buy a Save the Turtles poster. This is where we get the books. So the builder books. Learn how to build rooms faster. Learn how to grow plants faster. Learn how to carry more weight. That's a really good one. Learn how to craft faster. The books are so good, but they're so expensive. Let's buy some more metal from Sergi just to get the trust level up. We're almost there. There we go. All right, we got the level up and we unlocked the gourmet. So now we can also buy these larger metal boxes. So they're a little bit cheaper. It cost us $4 to get 1 metal. So $8 to get 2, but now we can get 2 for $7. So it works out a little bit better. And the gourmet is here now where we can buy eggs. Eventually buy the cookbook, which is really good. And they'll also buy all of this stuff from us, which will be good. Cool. Nancy, we don't have anything to sell to Nancy at the moment. Okay, yeah, time to tidy up the house in case the agent comes. So what have we got going on in here? Let's go break down some of the stuff we just bought. Nope, we didn't buy anything because they haven't come yet. Okay, never mind. We could make a book. Nancy wants books. Let's not mess with that. Let's go up here. Hey, Crimson, good to see you. All right, so now we can right-click and cover our ladder. Now there's a random rug here. The amount of times that I forget that I did that and I'm trying to click down here like, oh, go do something, and you can't do it because it's blocked. It happens a lot. Let's grab some more food. We're hungry. Eat another soup. And then I guess let's take a nap on the couch. We'll just wait for... This is our little power meter. Okay, we got everything. We could have done so much. At this point, we could have gone back to the mine to get more stones and stuff and brought them home. I need the level 2 workshop. So we have everything we need except for the metal. We gotta work on that. And then we can get the workbench level 2. And that will unlock more crafting items. So that should probably be a priority for us. We need a lot of stone for the rocket silo too, though. Oh, here he comes. I hear the music. All right, here's the inspector. Yep, he's coming in. Checking for illegal and non-standard items. Hey, Julia, good to see you. So he's being very, like... It's just an overview right now. Eventually, he'll go through opening the cabinets and stuff. Yeah, the gourmet is a trader location. I remember being very surprised the first time he started going through the cabinets. I was not prepared for that. All right. And we have 0% suspicion level. No lacking items, no suspicious items, and his next visit is going to be day 15. We passed with flying colors. So let's uncover our ladder before I forget. And now let's go use this to go back. We're going to go to the mine and grab some stuff out of the storage thingy. I'm going to leave the fuel here, honestly, because I think what we're going to end up fueling the most is going to be the drills here in the mine, which works out perfectly because I can't carry anything other than these stones anyway. No, I've never left anything in the cabinets that I shouldn't have. There is an event for unannounced visits. I don't know how often they happen, but it does happen. If you have that turned on. There's like random events that will happen, like there'll be days with no power, days with no water, all of a sudden the mailman will disappear, so you can't do any trading while the mailman is gone. And I believe that there are drop-in inspections as well, if I remember correctly. That's why I do my best to try to get everything down into the bunker as quickly as possible. Like, I'll set up a whole separate kitchen down here. Ideally, I would like somewhere to sleep down here would be the plan. And just try to keep the above ground completely ready. Okay, let's disassemble all of this metal. We should have enough to make the workbench level 2 tomorrow. It's still too early to sleep. How's my plants? Oh, they're doing good. Let's grab the water. Now can I sleep? Now I can sleep. Alrighty. I also forgot that we can totally listen to the radio. And we can get like the weather forecast. Heavy rain from 9 to 1. Oh, the power was turned off. Were we short on power? No, we're good on power. Alright, let's see. What were we doing? Our plants are almost done, but not quite done. I have water in my inventory. I do. Let's go water these guys. We gotta buy metal. We can try to go back to the mine. I'm thinking that level 2 on the workbench might get us the water buckets. It's kind of what I'm hoping. Oh, we can buy lights now. That's new too. Buying the lights is new. Alright, we're gonna buy these metal things. We're gonna sell nothing. Nancy wants chairs. Nancy would take 4 chairs. We have wood. We have enough wood. No, we don't. If I give up my wood, I won't have enough to do the rest of the stuff I need. Let's grab some canisters from here. Grab this. Start breaking those down while we wait for the other ones to come in the mail. Alright, so now we only need 4 more. We're doing pretty well. We're got a solid foundation happening right now. I mean, we really haven't expanded the bunker beyond the garden, but it's still early. Oh, is the autumn sale on Steam starting tomorrow? I knew it was coming up. I did just jinx us, didn't I? Whoops. Okay, so now we can do workbench level 2 and see what that unlocks for us. We don't need our agent report anymore. Alright, so now we have the upgraded workbench. And we can make things like kitchen cupboards, the fridge, the furnace. The dryer. Oh yeah, the dryer for making dried fruits and vegetables. the steam generator so we can make our own power. Okay. The furnaces might be a good addition. The wall lamps. There it is, the water buckets. There's the water buckets. And the planters now, so we can put our plants into the planters as well. And then workbench level 3 takes that much glass. Okay, what have we got here? Bear traps, the miner's helmet. So we need that. Oh, the backpack. The backpack. Good night, Archer. Kitchen cupboards, all these boxes. Okay, cool. All right, so yeah, we needed level 2 on the workbench, and then we can start doing some of this other stuff. So we need the mining helmet, which means to get electronics, we have to either take something apart in the house that's necessary to have, or go get more money. So I think we need to work on having more money. Okay. Yeah, we got a bunch of seeds back from harvesting that, which worked out really nicely. But I can't even store the rest of this food anymore. I just can. I can just manage to store this. So I think we're going to leave that for now. I'm going to grab this. I'm going to go break that down. And then that should give me enough to make at least one rain bucket. Yes. One rain bucket. I think I have energy drinks in the fridge too. Alright, so of course we missed the rain. But that's fine. We can leave this bucket out here until inspection day. Nothing bad will happen. We are hungry. Yeah, I have my cans of soup in here. And my energy drinks. I'm gonna eat these berries though. They're not gonna last much longer. And then probably need to start thinking about my next set of cooking. That can go there. We can't put the crate down in the bunker. What if I left enough space for it to fit? We can put it down here and put storage in it. Or even over here. Let's receive the water. Oh, it's not all the way done yet. Never mind. Never mind. I have enough that I can completely replant these plots too. All right, we'll plant them. Quick plants. You're very sleepy. Oh yeah, we can pick it up. We can definitely grab it. I think I can get rid of this light now too, because this workbench has its own light, so I don't technically need this light here anymore. What I should do is grab my, nope, I lost it. Whatever that thought was, it's gone now. I have no idea what I was gonna say. Yeah, I've got nothing. I have no idea where I was going with that thought. I was talking about grabbing something. Totally gone. Oh well. Alright, let's we're gonna need wood, we're gonna need stone. So basically, we need to go back to the mines. We need to go back to the forest. We need to water our plants. Oh, we got mail. Mail that we didn't request. Is it day 10? Because if it's day 10, this is probably the Animal Farm letter. The Animal Farm DLC gets triggered by a letter on day 10.
Hey.
It is a work order from the farm. All right, dear citizen, in accordance with the Resources and Workforce Allocation Act, you are now assigned to the task of repair and maintenance of the White Sands Farm. Please arrive to the location without any unnecessary delay. Bless the president. All right, so we're being sent to work on the farm. White Sands Farm. Let's go eat something. We're not going to head to the farm yet. We're going to go work on picking up general resources. Let's eat the carrot soup. And then let's go to the mine. The mine has the better chance to make us money. Because we can make or find, I should say. We can find like the gold and gems and stuff. We don't have our... This is Bob's house. We don't have our mining helmet yet. Alright, so there's already some iron ore and some stone in here. Let's grab some fuel. We're going to fuel up this thing. It just does stone at this level. But that's okay. I'm going to fully charge it. And then this will slowly fill up. So this is where we're going to want the furnace to get set up. Now that we're getting this metal ore, we're going to want that furnace. All right, yeah, so we got some more metal ore, some gold, which is good. There we go. Grab the mushrooms, check the box. We're getting a little heavy. So let's put the iron ore, not the gold. Well, gold can go in there too. It's not very heavy. The iron ore is though. How many mushrooms do we have? 4. Okay, so we're halfway there on the mushrooms. Come on. Looks like our bat's getting damaged. Have to keep an eye on that too. I think we're gonna get some rats that come out of here. Yep. Angry rats. Rats are good for the rat meat though. Good source of food. There we go. All right, so now we can get to the next section, technically. Grab the stone. What can I put in storage now? Let's put all of this in storage so we're as light as we can be, and then we're gonna go here. I'm gonna go grab these mushrooms. These ones. Yeah, bit by that one. Okay. Would be bit by the bat, right? Yeah. I don't think we made it. Oh, no, we did. We totally did. We have 19 mushrooms. All right, so tomorrow we can bring the mushrooms. That'll be our task. All right, let's get back here. Let's go check this thingy. Probably hasn't collected much. A little bit. Alright, to the entrance. We probably could have popped into Bob's house, but it'll be fine. We'll take all this home. Oh no, honey mustard smeared everywhere. That's not good. Alright, so I can take the ore. How much of this can I take? 3 of them. Okay, perfect. The gold is the most important part because then I can sell that. We'll come back for the rest. We need to go to the forest to get wood so that I can make myself a new baseball bat because this one's gonna not make it much longer. And I think doesn't have an actual durability number, just like the color on it. Okay, what was I doing? Fridge. Let's put the mushrooms in the fridge so that we don't lose them. The rat meat in there too. And then is Bob buying the gold? Yes. Oh, right, we can... Yes, the disassembling trick. Thank you, Wander. I did forget the trick. You can disassemble it and then reassemble it and then it's fresh and new again. Can't believe I forgot that. I can't believe I forgot. It's just some processing time, but then no extra resources. Just boom, we're done. By the time we're done with this, our money will have come. And we will re-equip this. Let's grab our money from the mail. Okay, so what else can we sell? Or trade, yes. Or start trading some of our food and stuff out here too. Jenny will buy some of our food. What can we buy though? Let's buy the metal. At least some of it. We just gotta keep working on getting this trust up. Huntress, we have nothing. I mean, we could buy from the Huntress. I hate to do that though. We could buy from Jenny to get the relationship up with her too. We don't really have the money for more books. Or any books? Not more. Any. Wander's so good with details like that. Wander is so good at that. Let's take a quick nap and then let's make ourselves a furnace. Here we go. Furnace will be important. Because then we can start dealing with some of this iron ore. Now, ideally, we're going to have a separate room for this, but for right now, I'm just going to end up sticking it right here. Oh, we don't have any wood? Oh yeah, we used all of our wood. Alright, well. Let's harvest all of this. Get the mail. Jenny is gonna buy the carrots. That's it. She's not buying the cabbage or anything like that. I know, you're tired. I'm gonna let you sleep. Okay, the rest of that can go in there. Perfect. Now sleep. Time for sleeping. We didn't replant, so we gotta plant the garden in the morning. We have to go get wood, so forest trip for sure. And I don't even think we collected our water, which is a bummer. Got out this little symbol, so if we get the water storage, then the buckets just go right into it. Alright, so let's quick plant. We don't have anything exciting in our pockets. Just the seeds that we have access to, so let's go across the way. Oh, I didn't pick any up. Okay, so we need 3 more seeds. 3 more seeds. Let's do cabbage and the beet, because that's all we have. Easy peasy. That was not all one day. No, the days go super quick. The inspector came on day 8, and I think this is already day 11. The days go so fast. It didn't take much, but you caved and got the DLC, Ricky. Nice. So worth it, I think. I say, as I haven't even gotten to any of the new content yet. Alright, that should be our money. Fantastic. Alright, what's my weight like? 32. What am I carrying? A stone. The time of day, like the time that the day passes, is another one of the things you can mess with in the custom settings. So within the game, no. Like just within the game, you can't slow time. But you can manipulate it by doing the edit settings, like the customized game. You can get more time in your day by making crafting shorter. You can make the day, like make time pass slower. So you couldn't before, now you can. But I didn't do it. Which I may end up regretting. Nope, let's eat before we go anywhere. But if you like cut down the amount of time that crafting took and increase the amount of time, like change the flow of time, it'd be really easy to get a ton more done within the day. How much did that fill me up? Mostly. Okay. Let's put the rat meat away. So we've got one cooked thing. Oh, let's bring the mushrooms to Jenny. All right, let's bring Jenny the mushrooms. I do kind of wish I'd done a custom game. I wasn't sure like how much it would change everything. Like I didn't want to break it by making time go too slowly or crafting go too quickly. But I feel like the longer I go, the more I am going to wish. Was this glowing pink before? We already did this. Yeah, no. The more I'm going to wish that I'd done something. All right, let's give her the mushrooms. Good night, Kevin. Not exactly a walk in the park, but it was fine. Here they are. Wonderful. I'll come up with a recipe for a new tea very soon. Meanwhile, more and more people have been complaining to me about sleep issues, weird headaches, and concentration problems. Do you also have those? Since you mention it, yes. Trust the old lady. It must be something in the air, and my usual herbal remedies don't seem to work as they should. So I think I need to step up a bit and try some new mixes. Deeper in the woods, there are some guarana plants. You'll know them for their red fruits. Hard to mistake for anything, really. Exotic plant. Yes, yes, yes. Very exotic. Bring me some fruits and I'll see if I can work it into my mixtures. So now we have to repair the ropeway. I'm pretty sure she needs something crazy too, like 99. No, I don't know if you can change the difficulty at all, but you definitely can't change... Yeah, I don't think you can even change the difficulty. Let alone a standard game to a custom game. Let's see. So now we did that. We need to go running around the woods on other levels to go pick up wood. Perfect. There's some right here. Do we? I don't think we have 15 metal. No, we have 4 metal. So we're not even close to being able to repair this thing yet. That was the other thing I was worried about, is not getting achievements. Not that we would get very many, but there are new achievements that they added as well. I don't know if it stops you from getting them. Yeah, see, I cut off myself from this bush because no, don't do that. Yeah, no, never mind. Do that. He hadn't picked it up yet, and then I clicked on this bush, so then he ended up skipping this bush. Let's see about getting out of here. I would have liked to have more, but I don't think it all respawned yet, so let's just go home. We'll break down the wood that we did get. We'll get the furnace going. And then go from here. Nope, that's not going to do me any good. Don't do that. Abort. I actually have to take the wood apart before I can go put it in the furnace. Not gonna do me much good. Why is the neighbor out there? Let's do this. Put some wood in the furnace. And then go talk to the neighbor. I know. Me, talking to people. Weird. Good day, neighbor. Life is great in Mercaville, but I'm reading in Our Truth that the foreign powers want to destroy our way of life. She has crazy eyes. She's one of the crazy-eyed neighbors. This worries me a lot. Bless the president. She just has crazy eyes. Odd. Alright, we need a nap. We're definitely overtired. We just need to take a little bit of a nap. And then let's grab our water from the water thingy. Our berries away. I ended up with 5. That's okay though. That can still stay out there. I need more metal. With $38. We do have enough time that we could make some of the furniture stuff. We just got all that wood. But we can make a new bucket. Oh, I want a new bucket. I'm supposed to be saving up metal. I'm just using it instead. I want the bucket. If we get some ground, I can make planters too. Planters would be nice. Oh, just in time for the rain. That worked perfectly. Okay. Wood. I was gonna craft some furniture. I don't actually know what she's buying at the moment, but the tables were the better deal. So let's craft 2 tables. If Nancy's not buying tables today, she will eventually buy tables again, so we'll just store them until she's buying tables. Okay, so now we processed all 11 pieces of metal from our furnace, so that was perfect. Nancy is buying tables. Alright, so that'll get us another 30 right off the bat. Perfect. I know, right? You'd think selling tables through the mail would be something that would be suspicious. You'd think. Alright, let's go grab the water from our buckets. Not sure if it will rain long enough to get more, but it could happen. But it's midnight, so let's go sleep. Alright, so this is day 12. Now, if we've gotten far enough in the main story, theoretically, this is the day that the new DLC content will be triggered. We have to make it to day 12 and have progressed far enough into the main story. It doesn't say what that means. It doesn't specify what far enough is. Go eat something. These did not get enough water in them to get another. That's okay. They can stay there until inspection day. We can eat our rat meat. Will fill us up at least a little bit. Okay. And here is the mailman to see us. Are we allowed 2 buckets? Oh yeah, 0 to 2 is not suspicious. Totally forgot about that too. Alright, let's see. Trading. Let's see what Sergi has. We need to get our relationship with Sergi up high enough that he starts selling us things that might have electronics. The gourmet. Let's buy the cookbook. That's going to be literally all of my money. But I'm doing it anyway. I'm doing it anyway. We should probably go to the mine today. Oh, actually, it's the scout girl that gives us the trigger for the new quest. Oh, we need water for the plants. If we go back to the mine, there's a chance we'll find something valuable. So we should definitely do that. Although, do we have 15 metal now? 12. Okay. We'll have 15 once we break down what we just got there. So we could also go do the next level of the forest. I do need to make my bunker bigger, too. I gotta think about the layout of this bunker. Like, what I want to do in the next space over. Eventually, all these will be gone, and we'll end up with, like, actual gardening plots and greenhouse sections. So we could put that here. Or we could put, like, a kitchen in. And then more gardening beyond the kitchen. I know. A giant orchard. I know, it would be nice if it was like the altars and just super easy to move stuff around. Let's build a smallish room. We'll go 3. I think eventually this would become like the kitchen. And living space, maybe. I can stick a bed in there. Then we can harvest this. Really what I want is the ground. Like, we've got the dirt now, so I can make planters. Once we have the planters, we don't have to use these dirt things anymore. In fact, I can put a planter outside with like sunflowers in it. And that will be our starting setup there. Okay, we've got plenty of food in here. What did I get for seeds back? Only 1 beet seed. And I think we just have to buy seeds now. We don't have any left. And I am broke. Literally broke. I used up all of my money. Okay, so now we can make canned soups. We can make pickles. We can make omelets, the energy drinks, things like mushroom soup, cucumber soup, tomato soup. Okay, so that's some of the better soups and canned things that we can make. So, yes. We don't actually need the book anymore. Can we put it on our bookshelf? We totally can. Haha! We can stick it on the bookshelf. Okay, anyway. Anyway, let's take these apart. And there's no suspicion to it either. Well, I guess cookbook 3 to 8 in the books category. So we'll keep an eye on if that starts to get suspicious, but for now we're okay. Let's take a nap. Completely. See, I got distracted and I clicked away from what I wanted to before I was done. Alright, we are hungry. Let's cook up this steak. I could save that for some kind of recipe later, but I'm not going to. The water away. It'll be good to build up a supply of water over time while I'm not growing anything anyway. Let's go. It's kind of late in the day. Let's craft a planter. At least one. I can make two. Let's make two. We're allowed to have some outside. Can't remember if it's one or two, but once we put one down, we'll find out. I think I used to put my sunflowers outside. Yes, one is the maximum. Okay, so we can have this one, and I think I will put sunflowers in it. Or did I put my cucumbers in there? I can't remember. I think I used it for sunflowers. Sunflowers, Jenny buys them for a lot of money. Good to see you, Lunas. Hope you're doing well. Alright, and then I put all my water away. I hate to waste water on this because it'll probably rain in the morning and then that will have been a waste, but it's fine. We're tired. I'm going to quickly make some veggie soups. Look all four. Oh yeah, little lady. It feels like we're flying through it because I've done it before. Some of it's coming back to me. Chat's here to support me, like Wander said. And we skipped the entire tutorial. The tutorial is really good. And we skipped it because... like I said, I played a little bit before stream, just did the tutorial to see. And it was all stuff that I kind of remembered. But the tutorial is there, and it's really good. It'll walk you right through, like, preparing for your first inspection, and what you need to hide, how to hide things. Like, it really is good. It also feels fast just because of how quickly the days go. Like, I feel like the days are flying by, but we're not really... not really very far along. Okay, so whatever we did, or however far we are in the story, is not far enough to progress to the DLC. So let's go to the forest and try to fix this ropeway. And see if that will do it. I do want to get that planter out of my pocket. So we'll put that in here with the seeds, because that makes perfect sense. Although she is here. Oh no, never mind. Uranium project. She wants to talk to us about the uranium project. Hey, Mr. Prepper, I have a special new offer for my bestest VIP customers only. And that would be me? Oh, Mr. Prepper, of course I mean you. No other customer talks to me this much. Okay, let's see where this is going. Do you have a new lemonade flavor or something? No. Something very valuable and what scouts are trained to gather. Recon. Information. Right, I guess I have nothing to lose. It will cost you only $1,000. Is she kidding? What? No. Oh, but Mr. Prepper, it's really a bargain. Okay, for the bestest VIP customer, I'll give you my final offer. For the next 10 minutes, I give you the information as a bonus to a cup of lemonade. Are you accepting the deal? Clock is ticking. Tick-tock. You just really, really want to tell me something, don't you? Just listen, I found a big abandoned building. Concrete, industrial, big chimneys. It looks cool, but has a funny smell around. This is interesting indeed. Thank you, kid. Alright, so we have unlocked the power plant as a place to go visit. Explore the abandoned power plant. I'm glad we didn't really have to buy any lemonade because we're broke. We literally could not have even bought a $5 cup of lemonade. Would have been a bit of a problem. Alright, so I'm thinking we only have about 30 minutes left tonight. So let's just keep on chugging along with resource gathering. Like, let's do forest, mine, back and forth maybe. And then we will circle back. No, we're going to grab this, not inspect this. We'll circle back and we'll do the DLC starting next stream. If that works.
You're awesome!
Hey, Emily, thank you so much for continuing to be a member. Let's go to level 2 so we can do the repair. That will feel right. We do feel very underprepared. Like, I think the downside is, like, we're kind of, like, pumping through the days and we're grinding out, like, these tasks that we've been doing, but we're very poor. We're very financially poor. We're very upgrade poor. We're very resource poor. It's a lot. Oh, Emily, thank you so much for the super chat. I really appreciate that, Emily. Thank you. All right, let's repair this one with our lever and our metal and 1 hour of our lives. All right, so now we have to bring Jenny 8 of the guarana from level 3. And I think level 3 has, like, the wolves running around. See what we can get here. Okay, good. Feathers is good. Feathers is another thing that we can sell. And we are flat broke. Oh, good. More. Even more feathers. Right, we have 5 of these so far. I think we can probably get this piece done. Get a little bit more wood, but I don't want to go too crazy on the wood. Oh, yep, there's a wolf. Go. Oh, we didn't even get anything. Lame. Wolf skin or meat would have been really nice. Whoa, hello. That's not nice. He was just there waiting for us. All right, if my math is right, we need like 2 more of these. 1 more. My math was wrong. My math was wrong. As far as I know, the bat doesn't have upgrades. We can upgrade like our weapons. I'm pretty sure there's a new radiation weapon too. Or with weight 75. Okay. Not terrible. I think after we give Jenny these 8, she wants like 99 more. Let's come over here and deal with this guy. Nothing from that one either. Lame. All right, let's just go see Jenny. We will go give her these berries. Are they berries? Fruits? They look kind of like berries. You make an energy drink out of them. They're definitely berries. I reckon these are the fruits you were looking for. Correct. See them, Bob? So red, so ripe. Thank you so much. Now, my first teas with the mushrooms you brought from the mine turned out a mixed blessing. They did help my friends to stay awake, but also made them a bit unfocused. Who would have thought? So far now, I'd stick to more tested ingredients. I need more guana fruits. I'll grow some myself, but I don't have much space. They're fruits, okay. Would you be so kind to take some of these seeds and start growing them too? I guess I can add them to my little indoor hobby plantation. Splendid. Please come back with a crop. Me and my friends will be grateful. Okay, so I need to plant 4 of them. Did she give us 4? Yes, she did. Okay. We need to plant 4, and they have to be in a planter. So we need a couple more planters before we can do this. And then I think she needs something like 99 of them. So let's get back to the sign and go home. We need a nap. The amount that you need naps in this game is so real. Also real is the fact that you can use certain foods. Like if we have I think it's the dried oranges. Gives you a bit of energy too. All right, let's take a real quick nap. Really quick. We're gonna grab this water, hop up and do that. Then we're gonna break down the wood that we got. Take most of the rest of this day. And then let's go trade with the huntress. We have these feathers that we can get rid of. Okay. Have some money. Let's see. We also brought back some other random stuff. I think we had more canned food. I know, he's clearly not a mom. Entirely too many opportunities for naps. Facts. Right, let's put the canned things and the water away. And then we're going to put the fruits and such in the fridge. Hungry, so we're going to eat a soup. These are doing well. Jenny pays a lot for sunflowers, so it maybe wasn't our wisest decision to use a planter on them instead of these fruits. I'm going to pick up these things. Can I disassemble these? I think I can. We want to replace them I can. Want to replace them with the planters. And I can make 3 more. Plus I have one in my shelf up here. So that's 4 planters, which is exactly enough for these 4 guarana fruit things. It's gonna be perfect. But also, we might run out of time. He is very tired. I like how our preparedness is really dropping, but then it bumps up when we manage to sleep. Or finish the crafting, I should say. You could take a short nap. It's like nearly midnight. I could take a short nap. Alright, there's our monies. Let's go to sleep. Alright, what day is this? Okay, it's the day before the inspection. I feel like we have to start preparing ourselves because we've rushed ahead to this many days, which means I think that we're going to start running out of water and power. And we're not logistically set up for that yet. Let's grab our newspaper. Nancy will buy the newspaper from us when it goes bad, so that'll be good. What's the weather? What's today's forecast? Before I waste water watering these sunflowers, is it gonna rain today? We can expect fog and clear skies. Okay, so no, it's not gonna rain today. Rain tomorrow night. So yeah, we need to get the water. I really only need 1. Well, no, I'm going to keep 4 because I'll plant the other things too. Okay. Water this. We're going to grab the planter. I'm going to do this to get the quest done, but I'm not going to leave 4 planters of this guarana stuff. 2, 3, and 4. Okay. Only have these seeds in my pocket, so I can just quick plant. Okay, then we will water them. The lighting is kind of terrible. What does it take to make the good lights? 2 plastic and 2 glass. Is that worth it? Is that worth it? Probably not yet. There's probably better things I should be doing with that. There are probably better things to be done. I ended up with 9 wood out of all of that. Let's go... That's the morning. We could do a couple different things, actually. Let's go eat, first of all. They grow faster. Yes. The level of sunlight and the amount of water. So, like, you can see this, the sunflowers are outside, so their little yellow sun meter is all the way up. But these, it's like just a smidge into the lighting category. So with better lighting, they'll grow much faster. We're gonna eat a soup, and then let's go to the mine. We can go and check on the machine that we fueled up and see what it found. It's probably just rock, but there might be something. Inspection tomorrow. And the buckets are good. Wanda reminded me, which was nice, that we can have up to 2 buckets outside and it will be okay. When you hover over something, a little pop-up will come up, and now we're not home, so I can't do it. But a little pop-up will come up and say, ooh, 8 gold. Sweet. how much of something you're allowed to have. Like, it'll show up yellow or green, and will say like 0 to 1. Like the planter has little green that says 0 to 1. So I could have one planter and it's okay. But if I had put the rest of my planter boxes outside, then it would have been not okay. Oh, we could go to Bob's house. Go to Bob's house. That's not what I was coming here for. Not at all what I was coming here for, but it'll work. Hi, Bob. Oh, can't we take his computer? Oh, this is the book we need too. Okay, wait. Let's talk to Bob first. Hi, Bob. All right, let's see. Sorry for leaving so soon last time. I needed to check something. Many thanks for repairing the elevator. It makes many things easier. All electrical equipment seems to break easily these days. Like this radio, it doesn't ever turn on. Hey, do you want it? I don't have any use out of it anyways. The radio that we get. Say we get something that we can break down for electronics. There's also a phone on the wall. Doesn't work either. You can take it if you want. Now, what brings you down here? Let's say I'm here for some sightseeing. Okay. While you're at it, could you look around for my jacket? I lost it somewhere in the mine. It's red and white, a bit dirty. It has emotional value, and it's warm. Very important here. Right, sure. I'll be on the lookout and let you know. Just, you should know you need to be careful lower from here. There are certain organisms in the mine. Like moving ones, biting, scratching, dragging your helpless body into... Okay, enough. I'll be careful. Alright, so we said we can have the phone on the wall. That's this. And let's ask about the book. Hey, Bob, I'm looking for a book on a specific topic, and I wonder if you have something in your library. Oh, it's been a while since I could help anyone with a request like this. Shoot. I'm looking for an informative book about nuclear warfare and its consequences. Not a novel, rather a non-fiction sort of thing. I'm asking for a friend. This is a very telling field of inquiry. But fine, I think I actually have something. Here's Fallout Protection, What to Know and Do About Nuclear Attack, a government brochure from the early 60s. Very informative, and check out the illustrations. You can actually feel excited about your area being nuked. Sounds like something right up my alley. Thanks, Bob. Okay, good. That is the book that we have now, so that is good. We take his computer. It gives us the option to, but we don't actually take it, so that's okay. Bob's Board of Wonders. Post-it notes always make the interior look professional. All right, let's get out of here. Let's go to level 2 of the mine. With the electronics that we just got from him, which is probably why he gives it to us, we can probably make the mining helmet. And the mining helmets will make this a lot easier because, yeah, it's much darker down here. But I wanted to come down so I could fuel up this machine. If we don't do anything else, at least we'll fuel up this machine. Well, let's open this first. Yep, there's a little bit of metal in there that I can't pick up because it's too heavy. Okay. Okay. Fully fueled up the machine, so that's going to do its thing. And we'll put this in here. $85. We could probably just head out. $7. We'll get the mining helmet before we, like, run around down in there, but we have some metal to take home and smelt now. We can bring the book. We'll send the book off to the Minuteman, because we got that. We have gold to sell. That'll make us some extra money. It's a blackout. Too many things are using electricity. See, I knew that was coming. This is your electricity box. Here you can check the percentage of electricity being used. Electricity supply provided by the government is very limited. For now, you have to turn something off to get power back. Later on, you'll be able to build your own generators to get more electricity. Okay, so we need to turn off... I'm going to turn off this extra light behind the workbench. I don't think we need it. All right, and I think that brought us back a little bit. I can technically probably turn that off too. Let's turn off the radio. It was powered off when we got here, so probably safe to do that. And that brought our power back over the edge a little bit. We're still over the red line, which means I think that on our inspection, it's going to be a problem for us. But I'm sure it's fine. Also, that's no point to trying to get that water because it's not going to work. I'm far too heavy. We could probably make one of the steam generators. Throw it in here for now. Or even over here. It might fit next to all this. Okay. Here we go. Wooded it. Fantastic. That's going to process out that for us. What else do we have? We have the radio and the phone that we're going to take apart. We have not read the paper yet. Nope. Good reminder. All right, so that got us some electronics, and with the electronics, we should be able to make the miner's helmet, which we cannot because we don't actually have glass. Okay, not enough glass anyway. For the steam generator, we're missing metal, of course. All right. Pipeline failure. Good sleep is a citizen's work. Who's afraid of the Americans' good health? I wonder if water's going to be our issue this week, too. Take all of this. All right, let's see. We can buy a lamp, or I can just take apart a cup in my own house. We don't really have that much money. No, I'm just going to do it. I'm not going to buy metal today. I'm just going to buy the lamp today. It'll be fine. Let's sell him the book. Oh, he's paying us $60 for the book? Thank goodness. Okay, now we need a Geiger counter. Now we need a Geiger counter. Okay, it's not too bad. Take a nap. We're definitely going to get dinged for our power. No doubt about it. These all have enough water. I think the planters in general go through less water, which is nice. Nope, wrong direction. We're going to put all that away. Yep, we can look at the calendar. Yep, so now we have our first water shut-off day. That will be our first water shut-off day, is on the 17th. Which we learned from reading the paper. Alright, we got another letter from the Minuteman. I'm kind of curious to see how far we can push it with our electric box being over the line. You have a certain amount of you can get a certain amount percentage of suspicion before it becomes a problem. And yeah, we've been tearing down stuff from our kitchen too as we've been going to get stuff. I'm just trying to get my relationship up with the traders, which is why I'm buying things that probably wouldn't have to. All right, let's read our Minuteman letter. Thank you very much for the book. It was very informative indeed. Now I have a follow-up request. Could you bring me a Geiger counter? I'm not saying I need to use it right now, but still I would like to learn how to use it, and rather sooner than later. The Geiger counter is already quite an old technology. Maybe you'll find one where other old things are? I'll be grateful. In other words, the desert and junkyard. Hint, hint. Alright, let's see. We could use a snack. Don't really need a whole soup, but no, let's just eat a few berries. I'm gonna leave 6 berries, which is enough to make one shake. You also can't, like, unplug everything in your house, because they'll flag that. And I don't think it's a save as you sleep game. I'm pretty sure it might actually be. You know what? Now that I'm saying that, it does. It saves when you sleep. Power of negative agent buff is dependent on your Yeah, it's a save when you sleep game. Oh, good. We can go harvest our sunflowers. So that will be good. And then let's grab a new one. There are certain things, like if we put cucumbers out here, for example, we could make endless pickles because they would stay. These need water. The sunflowers don't, but they're worth a lot of money, typically. Jenny buys them for a lot. Come water these plants. Pickles are also good because they sell for a lot of money. Bring Jenny 20 guarana. I thought it was something crazy like 99. Maybe there's multiple stages to it. Or I'm just remembering it wrong. So let's see if she is buying sunflowers today. And she is. Yeah, for 16 each. And we can't buy a new seed for it yet, so we gotta keep an eye on that. But we can sell it. Get us 48. So we're making money back. Okay, let's work on buying some random stuff here. Sell some stone. We've got lots of stone. I say. Never mind. No, we don't. We need 50 of it just for the... Never mind. We need 50 for the next stage in our rocket plan, so let's not sell that. Nancy is buying the newspaper, but she's buying like the old newspaper, so we need to wait for it to go bad. Like, it's still a newspaper right now. We need to wait for it to turn into waste paper, which hasn't happened yet. Alright, it's not safe to leave it like this. He's going to keep popping up reminders about the safety. Because we haven't covered the floor yet. But that's okay. We can cover this up at the last second. Alright, let's make the smoothie. And then eat the smoothie. And then we could probably make mushroom soup. I mean, we can make vegetable soup too. At least one. We're gonna have to be careful about our water. Because we definitely are not set up for a water cutoff day. Not by any stretch. Break this stuff down. What happens if he comes and you're not there? I don't know that that's ever actually happened to me. I'd say that it can't, but I think it either happens the second you get back or you like come back to your inspection report. I so want to make this drier. The dried oranges are like my favorite, but we don't have oranges yet, or tomatoes, or anything else that would go in there, so it's really not worth it yet. Ah! So see, now we have until this thing covers up to do the door. Cover this. Put my bat away. Wait. How do you just unequip everything? The panic. Alright, so now this inspection I think is going to be a little bit more thorough. So let's watch and see what he does. So far, no. He's still just doing a quick scan. I try not to leave on inspection days just in case, so I don't think it's ever happened. Alright, so we're definitely still not at the point where he's going to start going through our cabinets. Oh, okay. So he did find the book suspicious. The one extra book that we put in put us over. Our suspicion level is still 0%, but it listed it as a suspicious item. But we still ended up with a 0% suspicion level, so it's totally fine. So, didn't call us out on the power. I was expecting a power call out, but we didn't get one. So that wasn't too bad at all. All right, let's uncover this. Now we can make the miner helmet. Can we hit him with a bat? We'd probably get arrested. We probably could sell Nancy a random book, yeah. Some of them are like book bundles. Stop it. Don't run around everywhere. There we go. Let's take our letter. Just a quick note. My source in the agency tells me that the water usage will be added to the things checked during an inspection. Excessive use may be noticed. Please pay attention. Okay, so we got a warning that water is coming up on being the thing. So once that happens, I try to just take water once a day and not twice once they start adding that to the list. But as we come up on our first water cutoff day, which is coming up in 2 days, because today is the 15th. So we really have tomorrow, and then we have to be prepped for a water cutoff day. Which is fine. It should rain. We're waiting for the rain for this. Let's take a nap. I think that we're in pretty decent shape. I'm gonna put my bat back on. I completely blanked on how to deal with... I panicked. I didn't just blank, I panicked on how to deal with, like... getting my hand instead of just switching back and forth between the two tools, like having nothing. I'm gonna look up what the hotkey. Oh, prepper status U. Okay, so U brings this up. Because I don't really need my hat on at the moment either. I guess it's fine. It's another thing that you have to... It's suspicious. You can't be wearing your mining helmet when he comes either. There's the rain. Okay, good. So is this... Okay. So that fixed up our... Still showing the water symbol, but it is full of water. Needs more water. Sunflower. But like it's being watered, so we're gonna ignore that. Like any good prepper would do, we're just gonna pretend that that doesn't exist. I hope that does go away with the rain and it's not just stuck there because we didn't water it, because that blinky water symbol will absolutely annoy me. Let's go grab this. Our metal is done. Which I think actually might be enough to start putting in for our rocket silo? I was gonna say bunker. The whole thing's a bunker. Yeah, okay. So we have to have everything. I was like, do we have to have all of it at once? I couldn't remember. The answer to that is yes. You do have to have all the things at once, and then you can hit build, and it will actually put in the bunker. I want to do that just so we have the placeholder of it done. You don't have to charge your mining helmet. No, thankfully. Thankfully, we don't have to do that. Okay, good. The little flashy water symbol has gone away. We did, in fact, not need to deal with that forever. Thank goodness. All right, let's see. Yeah, so if we grab, like, these random books... I wonder if we can, like, break that up. As long as we have a minimum of 3, so once we have our own set of books... Can I break these down? I can. Okay, so you can disassemble the books into individual books. The book sets. And then we'll just have these set aside for when Nancy wants to buy books. Which I don't think she's doing today. No, she's not buying books today. Of course. That would be too easy. So we're going to put these in here. And then... we will remember that they're here. Yeah, we can craft our own bookshelves. We could put a bookshelf down in the bunker. I think that's what we did last time, maybe? Wander would remember. I think we put a bookshelf in to put all of our, like, crafting books that we are done with into it. I could have that wrong. If we didn't last time, we should this time. We did not. Okay, it starts to blend together. Alright, so let's go sleep. We had a box of books. Okay. Let's go sleep. I didn't check my rain buckets, but I'm sure that they will be full in the morning. And I called the book stupid twice. That doesn't surprise me. Does not surprise me. It'd be nice if we could, like, sell the books back at, like, a reduced price. Hey, Pie. Alright, so we are going to call it here, though. So next time when we come back, we'll be able to pick up just by going out to the bunker, I think. I think that'll be the plan. Oh, we are starving. We are actually starving. But that'll be a problem for next time. So I think that we will head over to the power plant next time. Just to see what that's about, we'll go poke around in there. So this was kind of our introductory stream. We have our bunker. It's kind of lame still. I expected the bunker to be a little bit better, but I guess I didn't focus too much on the construction down there. But we've got the start of our bunker. We've got the start of our preparedness and our setup here. And then next time we'll go wander over to the power plant and get a start on whatever that is going to entail. So I think right now, since we're kind of running on a Slime Rancher, Mr. Prepper thing, I'll probably just do every other stream is what I'm thinking the plan is going to be. So I will figure that out for sure and put it up on the Discord where I put my schedule. But what I'm anticipating right now is until something else comes up, we'll just do every other stream, either Slime Rancher 2 or Mr. Prepper, which would put us back to this on Thursday, which feels so far away. So I don't know, maybe I'll do 2 of this and then we'll switch to every other stream. I don't know, we'll see. Like I said, I'll put it on the Discord. Otherwise, the streams get put up onto YouTube on the day of. So if you enjoyed tonight's stream and you haven't done so already, please like and subscribe and ring the notification bell so that you don't miss that next one. And until then, have a good one, everybody.